So there was two things that I wanted to address in this video that I saw in the comments that I neglected to. Number one, and also I saw in the other. Number one, I was coincidentally wearing the same shirt that I wore a year ago. I promise I have multiple shirts, not just that one blue looking one. Number two, someone had mentioned in the comments, they said, I don't like that you said you must trust your doctor, or trust in your doctor, because some doctors will misdiagnose, and there's terrible doctors out there. I agree with that statement as far as you can't trust any doctor. When dealing with something as complicated as the nervous system, and I'm not a neurologist by any means, and I'm not a doctor, and I'm not even smarter than the average person. I'm probably dumber than the average person. However, your two options when dealing with an issue that is as complicated as this one, or any issue really, that it requires medical attention, is you either go off of what you think you know based on what you're reading that day, possibly that week, or you studied for the year on the internet, I don't know, without a medical background, or you go to somebody who's seen things that you haven't in dealing with that situation, and has seen the gauntlet, and the probability of that person, that doctor, is much higher of giving you a solution, or at least a direction to go in, than you attempting to do it on your own. If you have a crappy doctor and it's pretty obvious, then get another one. That's all. That's the solution to that. You don't have to stick with one doctor and accept his answers. That's why they call it a second opinion. We're all human and we all make mistakes. And just like any other profession, one person is going to be better than the other at what they do. The nervous system is very complicated. It is very in-depth, and it's very confusing, even to those professionals. But those professionals, those doctors, will have a far greater expanse of knowledge than you do on how to figure out what might be going on. So I just wanted to give that out, that little bit of information out there, because I agree. Just to say, trust in your doctor, and I don't know what kind of doctor it is, you're right. That's a terrible statement. So just to clarify, trust in a good doctor. And you know when you have a good doctor and when you don't. And things can be misdiagnosed, that's correct. And if you feel it was, go get a second opinion. Don't be afraid of that. And don't get frustrated that you're going to have to get a second opinion. Because when you come to an answer, you're going to be a lot more satisfied than if you just didn't get the second opinion and you dealt with this by yourself, without an answer. Okay? All right. Stay healthy.